What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Pro-Am National Series here on Fox Sports 1. I'm not sure what network this is supposed to be on, but who cares at this point? Let's just get through the season. Justin Lofton's on the pole, the 97 of Jorge Uriarte. Starts P2. Val Wolf in the 79, P3. Doing double duty here. Parker Kligerman, P4. Rounding out the top 5, Patrick Shelter. To his outside is Brian Silas. We're doing it highlight style to go ahead and get through it. So the green flag is waving. Lofton gets the jump off the pole. The Mac Motorsports teammates side by side behind him for second. Wolf's going to follow through. She's going to almost clear her rookie teammate. It's Jorge Uriarte. Works his way up, or back in line behind that 79 car. Cautions. Oh, big wreck in turn 3. 3 cars up into the outside wall. Chad Bentley gets hooked by the 17 of Chris Buescher up the racetrack into Gabby DiCarlo. And unfortunately, Dakota Armstrong, just an innocent bystander there, getting caught up in it. Another car seemingly off the pace. The 88 of Ed Kennedy, but I don't think he had any contact. I think he was just checking up for the wreck. Here we go, green flag back in the air. Val Wolf with a great jump on the high side. Here comes Jorge Uriarte on the inside, and 3 wide for the race lead. Wolf clears. Uriarte gets the run off the corner. Lofton found himself in a Mac Motorsports sandwich there on the restart, and Uriarte is going to take advantage. The 79 of Val Wolf out in front. She's looking to get another win here in a Pro-Am National Series. And Uriarte looking to get himself in a good position to win the championship. Mac Motorsports has come second in the points so many times. They've been so close to winning the championship on multiple occasions. Can Uriarte finally be the driver to get it done? Man, that 7 is not giving up. Diving in on the outside, trying to pinch that 97 car on corner entry, but just can't get it to stick on his right rear quarter panel. But he's doing everything he can. Uriarte drives it down even deeper. Can he clear him this time? Looks like he will. Mac Motorsports 1-2 here from the Milwaukee Mile. The 2 Hispanic drivers. Jorge from Mexico by way of Long Beach, California, or probably the other way around. And Val Wolf immigrated to the United States from Venezuela. And these 2 drivers showing that they know how to get it done here in the stock car side of things. This is very interesting for these young drivers to take the lead. Like maybe they had some kind of plan there to kind of just swarm the 6 car, as they knew they'd be starting at the front. This has to be all part of the strategy to get out in front and just run away with it here. So you maybe think that the 97 will play defense for the 79 or vice versa, or at least just race that 6 car as hard as he can, make sure he can't get past. But it doesn't look like Lofton's catching these 2, so they're just going to have to ride out in front. Maybe we'll see these 2 race it out for the lead and for the win later on. Oh boy, we have a caution. Let's see what brought it out here. 3 wide. Uriarte underneath. Oh boy, that got tight. Some of the damaged cars there racing for the lead. Here comes Lofton. Here comes Uriarte. 3 wide for the lead down the back straightaway as Val Wolf gets held up behind the 15. 3 wide still down in the 3 and 4. Wolf behind the 15 of Alex Yantz. And Kelly Byers gets turned by Justin Lofton there. Uriarte leading. Val Wolf nearly up into the outside wall. But man, Very interesting battle for the lead there. Caution, or green flag back out. Lofton jumps back to the lead. On the restart there. Gotta think maybe was that a plan for Lofton all along to get that caution out so he can get that jump on the restart. Two Mac Motorsports drivers going at it yet again. Looks like Uriarte gonna let Wolf by here. She's seemingly faster and she's the more experienced of the two. But no. Jorge hanging on to her right rear quarter panel there. So it looks like they've got that situation sorted out, and now here comes the 79 looking to get past the 6. As she's way faster than Lofton here. Can she make the move? We're going to jump ahead and see if she will. 5 laps to go here, and she still hasn't done. Oh, yes, she has. She's in the lead. Both Mac Motorsports cars have gotten by the 6, and now getting held up by lap traffic. Here comes Jorge Uriarte using the lap car of Ken Schrader as a pick, or that's Bill Baird as a pick, and he's going to set sail and take the lead here with 5 laps to go. But now he's stuck behind a ton of lap traffic. Ed Kennedy, Ricky Carmichael, John West Townley, the next 3 lapped cars in line here. He's going to dive to the inside of his monster buddy. Sorry, I just had to take a look at the monster logos, make sure I wasn't tripping. But here comes Val Wolf back to the inside using the lap car. That's the 0 of Wayne Peterson as a pick. And she goes back to the lead, but Justin Lofton took advantage as well. He's right there in second. And now Uriarte to the rear bumper of that 0, trying to move him out of the racing groove. He is being held up big time by Wayne Peterson. The top 2 running away as Uriarte now gets swarmed by lap traffic. And here comes Parker Kligerman diving in with an aggressive move. He gets by. He gets through to 3rd. Uriarte finally gets past. Lofton gets held up by Dakota Armstrong on corner entry there. But because of that, he's going to get a great exit as he eased off on corner entry. Wolf knew the move was coming, had to pull out to avoid the 15 and block. But now here comes Lofton back to her inside. Lofton's going to use the 29 as a pick. Chad Finley holding up that 79. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Justin Lofton, can he hold on and outrace the Mac Motorsports duo? Here comes Wolf back to the inside. Lofton nowhere to go. Gets held up. And man, it's been a game of picks and rolls here. But now contact around goes to 17. Lofton's gonna win. Oh my goodness. What a crazy final lap. So many lead changes in the final couple laps there. Lap traffic really determined the winner of this one. The 6 of Lofton got held up behind the 1. The 79 tried to stick her nose to the inside as she knew if that 6 car could cut low underneath that 1, he would get a huge run and possibly be able to pass her for the win. Look, he's getting by her there, and the 17 right in front of her, holding her up. She has no choice but to try and stay in the gas, has to drive through him as he's getting turned, and she's going to have to settle for second. Man, what a battle between the top 3 all race long. and it comes down to who could navigate the lap traffic the best, and nobody was lifting there at the end. Man, wow, what a finish. Heartbreak for Val Wolf, but she's got to be proud of that drive. Same for Jorge Uriarte, but big time GGs go to Justin Lofton. He's going to come home a winner. That's going to do it. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time. Until then, peace.